Alright guys, so because I was so late on some other videos, I decided to do two today, which probably wasn't a good day to do it, because as you could probably tell from the last video, I am playing just terribly. So, yeah, uh, this game hopefully will be a little bit better. Start out with Sableye. I have an energy search, so I can get out the dark I need for the junk hunt. And I can also dump, down to two cards in my hand, play the Bianca depending on what I top deck. So here plays a level ball. I'm expecting a Blastoise deck, but it looks like it's an Empoleon deck actually. So Empoleon is interesting. It can be really good or it can be not so good. So could be an interesting game. I do have a Keldeo in my hand. I don't think I'm going to put it down. I don't know if Empoleon plays lasers or not. I wouldn't think so. Just because I don't think it would have room to. He's also playing Keldeo, which is the best water attacker in the game, obviously. Yeah, he kind of screwed up my plans with that end there. So I do have an Ultra Ball. I can search out for a Darkrai. I can try to go for a Dark Patch if I discard the Dark Energy. And then just hope to redraw another energy. I play 11 energy plus an energy search, so usually I'm pretty safe taking that gamble. It's more than a sixth of my deck. Yeah. Is it a fifth of my deck? I think it's a fifth of my deck. 12, 60. Yeah, that would be a fifth. Cool. I can do math. So here, I don't necessarily want anything else because I kind of want to save my catcher, but Bianca was the perfect pick. And I end up playing my catcher here. I'm really not sure if that was the right play, but I wanted to get... No, it definitely wasn't the right play. I should have tried to poison the Keldeo, get out the Verbank, and hit it as hard as I could while I can. But it's been a bad day. It actually hasn't, but apparently not a good day for me to be playing. I've been just focused so much on thinking about the States metagame, things like that for real life Pokemon, and kind of shocked that Garbodor has done so well, but not really at the same time because after regionals, I kind of expected people to play Tool Scrapper, but then I started looking at people's lists and they never included Tool Scrapper. So I don't really blame them for getting screwed over by Darkrai. Well, I do blame them. I don't really blame their opponents for just screwing them over because Garbodor is one of those things. Did I say Darkrai before? I think I said Darkrai. Anyway, Garbodor is one of those things where it's a counter deck, and if people are ready for it, it won't win probably, and nobody was ready for it apparently. So here he's getting down 3 Piplups, which really kind of ruined my initial plan of trying to just take out all of the Piplups. Because Empoleon kind of scares me more than Keldeo, just because it's a 1 energy attacker. So, yeah, I am going to put down an extra Darkrai. I'm not sure if I like that. But, whatever. I'm going to Junk Hunt here because it's not worth retreating. The extra damage isn't going to make a difference if he wakes up and blasts me to oblivion with whatever was that, Secret Sword? Yeah, Secret Sword. If he uses that, I'm dead, whether I retreat or not. And I really don't want one of the Darkrai's taking damage. So, thankfully, the flip made it so that he stayed asleep, and that's going to be a huge factor in here. So, I do have a random receiver. I can get a supporter. I also have another Hypnotoxic if I need it. Ideally, I could get a Verbank and a Dark Patch and Bicycle. I hate Bicycle. A Dark Patch and a Dark Claw, and no, I wouldn't quite knock out the Keldeo, because it's only going to have he'd bring it up to 160, and who knows if he plays Max Potion, which he probably does, because Empoleon only takes 1 energy, so you can go ahead and dump all of the damage off and just replenish it with 1 energy, but maybe it doesn't have room. I don't know. So here I almost consider just catchering out because I'm going to lose the catcher, so I might as well lose it or use it, use it or lose it, rather. So here I am going to play the energy switch, kind of relying on drawing into the energy. Not a big risk. I'm going to Ultra Ball here just to kind of thin my deck, get rid of some of those dead cards. I could play Catcher at Hypnotoxic, but I don't think I will. It's not really going to help me. He's going to get an Empoleon out. And right now, Keldeo kind of is a bigger threat because it can do 110, whereas Empoleon's right now will only be doing, what, 100? No, it's just 10 per Pokemon in play, so just 80. I cannot math after all. So I do get the Verbank, which is awesome. I get the energy, exactly what I need, and I get the Dark Claw. That was basically the perfect draw for me. Come on. So I can bring the Keldeo to an inch of its life. Even Sableye could knock it out from here. And I'm going to hit that Prinplup because if he Counter Stadiums me, I can do Counter Stadium, Tool Scrapper, and evolves into an Empoleon. I can kill it with just a Hypnotoxic and Night Sphere. Unlikely scenario, but I didn't really want to hit one of the other Piplups because but if the Empoleon has 130 or 140, it really won't matter. This 140 is kind of my target hit. So he does use Rare Candy to evolve into an Empoleon with full health, which I'm not sure if I agree with it. It depends on what's in his hand, because I don't know. I guess it'll work out. Yeah, that's the right play, because I did put the 30 on the Prinplup. Had I put it on a Piplup, you might as well evolve the one that only has 10, because it's not going to make a difference with the math. Probably. So here he plays Dazzling Machine over Computer Search, which I kind of like. Dazzling Machine is a very underrated ace spec. It's basically like Computer Search that's better endgame. And like recursion over searching stuff out is great. The thing is, with Sableye, Computer Search is just awesome. But it can also not be the right choice. Sometimes maybe you should take Energy Switch. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you could watch my other video, because I made a really dumb mistake, and I'm not going to get over it for a long time. So hopefully I can play a little better at states this weekend. I'm going up to Kentucky State. So that should be fun. I've never actually been to a real tournament before, so it's going to be kind of scary too. I'm probably going to get slaughtered. I don't really expect to do well. I just kind of expect to have fun. So now here I am poisoned. I would really like to switch out into that other Empoleon, and or not other Empoleon. Wow, I cannot think today. That other Darkrai. Time change, lack of sleep. I don't know what it is. Not boding well with me. So I am going to be able to Computer Search for a Dark Patch, get the Dark Patch. I have energy in the discard pile, and then I can Energy Switch onto that fresh Darkrai. Doesn't have a Dark Claw on it. It's not going to make a difference in this case, because I don't. Well, I suppose I could draw a catcher with the Juniper, but shouldn't make a difference. I almost didn't Juniper here, but it's one of those things, why not, he doesn't have a hand, so yeah, I don't see how he's going to stop me at this point. He's kind of in the situation I was in last game, where you go into top deck mode, and unfortunately I have a way better setup than my opponent did last game, so he doesn't really have a chance, but he is going to be able to promote his Empoleon here and do plenty of damage. The issue is I will be able to knock him out next turn with just the other Darkrai, because it has a Dark Claw on it. And from there, well, that's pretty much all she wrote. So I don't see how he's going to get out of this game, because even if he retreats, I have a catcher. I can kill the Empoleon for sure. It's going to be really tough for him, unless he ends me. But if that last card was end, then, you know, it wouldn't be questioned. So he goes for the Sableye here. Probably hoping for something from his prizes, I guess. The issue is he might have wanted to do the other Darkrai, making me have to have an energy and like an energy switch, which I have, but he could have tried to stall. So here I will be able to take a 2 prize next turn by catching out the Manaphy and hitting the Piplup for bench damage if he doesn't evolve it. If he does evolve it, we could still have an okay game. But as it stands, it's going to be really tough. No. Yeah. He conceded because, well, it was over. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. And it's gone.